actually compose classical music with R&B/hip-hop. I kind of like it.
I think that's the music for the new generation.
Exactly.
Jay Williams, who is the analyst of the new generation. I like to squeeze
the way
it in
that
there.
sounds, yeah.
It did sound good,
good.
you're right. Let's start with the Clippers and this franchise trading. You don't see this a lot. Their best player getting shipped out. So what does this do for that team?
I love it for the Clippers. It's interesting times for the Clippers overall. Jerry West is one of the guys who's their special advisor, who, you see him sometimes sitting courtside between where they actually make the game analysis and the front staff of the coaching staff for Doc Rivers. So you wonder how internally are things moving along. Austin Rivers gets $12.5 million on his deal. So look, removing cap space, I like the fact that where they get Tobias Harris to get, he comes along in the trade. I think that's really good for this basketball team. But at the same time, I think that they're going to try to get out of DeAndre Jordan. They're going to try to get Lou Williams out of the scenario as well. And 2019 is an interesting year. Kyrie Irving is up. Jimmy Butler's up. Klay Thompson is up. All these guys are going to be free agents. Even potentially LeBron James can exercise out of his deal.
LA.
So I like that they're removing cap space in order to attend one of these guys.
But let me ask you this, because 6 months ago, the Clippers rolled out the red carpet, signed Griffin to a max deal, pretty much promised the world, gave all the bells and whistles, and now he's no longer a member of the Clippers. If you're one of those big-name free agents, how do you view how they handle things with him?
Well, I think at the given time, you have to get a guy like Blake Griffin to stay at home. You just lost CP3. You lost Jamal Crawford in the trade, to the Minnesota Timberwolves. You have to get your star player to continue to stay in the playoff race. I think now it's very easy to see, Max, that the Clippers have decided to go in a different direction. And by letting go of Blake, it relieves cap space. And now you're able to actually attend one of those free agents. If I'm Jimmy Butler or if I'm one of these other guys who's up for free agency, I'm not worried about how they handled Blake Griffin. I'm looking at an opportunity to come into L.A. and be a guy and have new direction with where the franchise wants to go.
Okay, we do have some breaking news here. John Wall is going to undergo a procedure on his knee.
Not good.
No, that according to the Washington Press, the Washington Post, that surgery will force Wall to miss next month's All-Star game. Expected to force him out for the next 6 weeks. The procedure is being described as a cleanup. So nothing minor, but 6 weeks, but obviously something to tend to and hope to have Wall back for the postseason. And that's not a guarantee because the Wizards aren't hitting on all cylinders as we've seen. So you look at this, 6 weeks, what comes to mind?
Well, number one, how will he bounce back when he does come back? If he comes back, March, middle of March, it takes a while for any player of any magnitude to kind of settle back into that game scenario. And how will the Washington Wizards really adjust? Obviously, you know that him and Bradley Beal form one of the best backcourts there is in the league. Other guys have to step up, if that's Otto Porter, Kelly Oubre. You need other guys to really step up to keep them in the playoff race. But this brings a bigger issue for them long-term with John Wall. If it is just a cleanup, how will that backcourt really work together? You've heard inner rumblings between the fact that they don't really get along. Now the ball has to be in Bradley Beal's hand. We might get a chance to see a different Bradley Beal.
All right, Bradley Beal, he's going to have a time to be the guy here for the Wizards. Our guy, Jay Williams, breaking it down. Don't go anywhere because Lisa Kernig's got some college highlights.
Oh, college highlights.
It may be near and dear to you as well, so you may want to stick around.
How about a J. Will 2000?